The rain had been falling for hours when Daniel Mercer finally arrived. The old house stood at the end of a quiet, forgotten road, its silhouette barely visible through the storm. Lightning cracked across the sky, illuminating it for a split second. A tall, narrow structure with peeling paint and dark windows. Daniel climbed the creaking steps and pushed the door open. It wasn't locked. The inside was colder than the outside. Daniel flicked the light switch. The bulb flickered weakly before casting a dim, sickly glow down the hallway. Framed portraits lined the wall's faces, frozen in time, their expressions stern, almost accusing. And at the very end, darkness. Not just shadow, something thicker, something wrong. Daniel shook his head. "You're imagining things." He dragged his suitcase inside. Later that evening, he found a box of old belongings. Photographs, letters, journals. Curiosity got the better of him. The handwriting was shaky, uneven. "It watches from the hallway." Daniel frowned. He flipped the page. "It gets closer every night." A chill crawled up his spine. Another page. "I made a mistake opening the door." He snapped the journal shut. The storm outside intensified, then a sound, a soft scrape. From the hallway, Daniel froze. The sound came again, dragging, slow, deliberate. He stood up, heart pounding. "Hello?" No answer. Pressed against the far wall like a stain. When the light steadied again, it was gone. The dragging sound came again, but now it was halfway down the hallway. Daniel backed up slowly. Daniel ran. He slammed his bedroom door and locked it. The dragging sound reached the door. Then silence. The doorknob turned slowly, once, twice, then stopped. A whisper slipped through the wood. "Daniel." Morning came and everything looked normal, until he opened his door. The scratches were there, deep grooves carved into the wood floor, starting from the end of the hallway, ending right at his feet. In the attic, he found something worse. A door, hidden behind old furniture, small, narrow, wrong. There were symbols carved into it and handprints pressed from the inside. Daniel felt a pull, an urge to open it. He reached for the handle and stopped. The journal. "I made a mistake opening the door." That night, it didn't wait. The shadow appeared the moment the lights went out, crawling along the walls. Across the ceiling, Daniel ran for the front door. But the hallway seemed longer now, endless. "Stay," the whisper echoed. He burst through the front door and into the storm. He never went back. But the shadow wasn't finished. It started small, a flicker in the corner of his eye. Then the dreams returned. One night, Daniel woke up. The air felt heavy. He looked toward his bedroom door. It was open. Beyond it was the same hallway from the house. The light behind him cast a long shadow across the floor, but it didn't match his shape. It was taller, thinner, moving on its own. The whisper came, "You opened the door?" When you looked, Daniel realized the truth. The door in the attic had never been the only door. The hallway itself was the door. The last thing he saw was the shadow standing upright. No longer crawling, it had shape now. His shape. The next morning, the apartment was empty. Only a faint dark stain stretching from the bedroom into the hallway.